Hey guys, Mr. Kennedy here. So what I'm going to do for you to make this a little easier for you is I'm just going to give you a little help on this level. So in this level over here on the left, you have four buttons: monkey, tiger, horse, and then it says you choose. So pretty much the goal is to make a button that says you choose with another animal, and then when you click it, it makes a sound. So if I were to run this right now, the monkey, tiger, and horse are already done for us. Okay, so we have a monkey picture here, we have a tiger picture here, we have a horse picture here, and then it says you choose. So right now, if we click on this you choose button, nothing's going to happen because we haven't programmed it yet. Okay, so if you look in the workspace here, there's a couple of blocks here. All right, I'm going to kind of go through these blocks so hopefully you can understand what's happening. So what they did was they set the property of each button, button 1, button 2, button 3, and they put an image on all three of those buttons. So on button 1, they have the monkey button. So there's a picture of a monkey. On button 2, they have a picture of a tiger, and on button 3, they have a picture of a horse. And when we run it, those pictures pop up. Okay, so the first thing that we have to do is we have to set a property of an image of whatever animal that we want. Now, you don't have to go out to the internet and download an animal or anything like that. Okay, I'm going to kind of show you what to do. So we're going to put in a set property block, all right, just like they do. And then hopefully, so if I click ID, these are all the things that are in my app. Okay, I have my four buttons, okay, right here, a label, which is right here. This is my label. And then screen 1, which is this whole thing. Okay, so we're going to choose button 4. And what about button 4 do we want to change? We want to change the image. All right. So right now, if we were to run this, it would give me the logo of code.org, okay, which is not what we want. So I'm just going to click on this and this drop-down arrow, and notice it says choose. Now, we could go out to the internet and we can choose an animal, but what we're going to do is instead of uploading a file, right up here it says icons, and if you click on that, it just gives you all the different icons that you have available to you. So I just want you to pick an icon. It doesn't even have to be an animal. All right, I'm going to find one that kind of looks like an animal. I have this, there's a bear paw right here. I'm going to click on that one. All right, so now if I were to run this, all right, there is my bear paw underneath where it says you choose. Okay, now if I click on this, nothing's going to happen yet because again, we have not programmed it yet. All right, so now if you look here, for button 1, button 2, button 3, they have what they call an event. An event is when something happens. So what it's saying is when we click on button 1, what should happen? Well, we want it to play a sound of a monkey. When we click on button 2, what do we want it to do? Play a sound of a tiger, and so on. So what we're going to do is we're going to add an event for button 4. So right here, okay, it says on event. Okay, it brings out this nice big block. Okay, so first thing is, where do we want the event? Button 4, right. What do we want to do with button 4? All right, and there's all the options we could do. We're going to click on click. Now, when we click button 4, what do we want to happen? We want it to play a sound. So here's a block right here that says play sound. So I'm going to snap that in. All right, then we have to choose a sound that matches our picture, or you just can play any sound. So I'm going to click the drop down arrow. I'm going to click choose, and here are all the different sounds. So if I go to animals, and there's a bear right here, this first one. All right, so I'm going to click on that. I'm going to click choose. All right, now I'm going to run it. Monkey, tiger, horse, you choose. So if I click this, if I have my volume up, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to hear it. I don't know if you guys heard that. That's a pretty loud bear sound. All right, and we did what it needed to do. Now, the only thing here is we did not change the text of the button. All right, so right now it still says you choose. We don't want it to say that. We want it to say bear or whatever other animal that you pick. All right, so again, I'm going to choose a set property block, and you can put this wherever. I'm just going to put it up here. All right, again, what are we setting the property of? Button 1, 2, 3, 4, label 1, or screen 1. We are going to change button 4. And what about button 4 are we going to change? Okay, we're going to change the text. And what do we want our text to say? We want it to say bear, exclamation point. Again, that is my example. You do not have to use my example. So again, when I reset this and run it, there it is, bear with my little paw that I choose. When I click it, if you guys can hear that, I don't know, and it makes my bear sound. All right, so that's level 9. My next video I'm going to show you is for the last couple of levels, which get a little more difficult. So again, if you guys have any questions, if you're in class, ask me a question. If you're at home learning, just make sure you shoot me an email. All right, hope that helps. Good luck.